I wanted to, there's an editorial in our paper this morning that was it just caught me funny, and I wanted to talk about it. The Sanders campaign sent the editor of the paper a press release this last week, and it was to do with the Keystone Pipeline incident that was leaking not too far from here. Well, the it said the press release released last week's Keystone Pipeline incident that leaked nearly 17,000 gallons of oil on some farmland. The statement was seen as an effort opportunity to remind voters of Sanders' opposition from day one of the Keystone Pipeline, which is not the point. The press release opened with a curious statement, and here it is. This past week, an existing leg of the Trans-Canada Keystone Pipeline leaked almost 17,000 gallons of tar sands oil, threatening to destroy tribal lands in Freeman, South Dakota. Well, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I live in Yankton, and Freeman is 20 miles away. There is no tribal land. Excuse me, there is no. You have to travel quite a distance. In fact, I go to tribal land every Sunday and it takes me an hour to get there. And so, good morning, everybody. And so it just hit a funny bone in me because I found, living in South Dakota, people do misunderstand that they misunderstand. They don't. They think South Dakota is, still has cowboys and Indians and and all of that. And do we even have internet? And so this was one of those times that was a big time misunderstanding. It wasn't, the pipeline wasn't going to threaten tribal land, and it wasn't, and it was contained, and it's all good. Everything is fine. It's owned by the Trans-Canadian, and so, but it does bring up of the misunderstanding. There is no North Yankton. There is a South Dakota, but no North Yankton. Some people come into the state, from the eastern side and are surprised that they still have to go across the state to get to Mount Rushmore. We are known for the dances with wolves, and there is a place that you can stop. 1880s town is very good. Corn Palace, yes, Corn Palace. I've seen that many times on the outside. Very, very good thing. Thank you. Nebraska. Okay. Well, good morning, neighbor. I grew up in Nebraska. I grew up in northeast Nebraska, and so yeah, that just kind of struck me funny this morning. Thank you. Kind of just struck me funny, the misunderstanding. Will it make national news? I doubt it. I doubt it. You live in Chicago. Oh, Valentine. Okay, sure. I know Valentine, Nebraska. And so I'm sure you were in the Yankton area a lot. Morning, Paige. But that just struck me funny. The editor says, to recap, we're a sparsely populated place that's rather misunderstood. Carlos, good morning. were sometimes seen as a sort of American Siberia. Seen as times of, remember those bus advertisements in St. Louis, warning that no-gooders might end up in a federal prison camp in a remote wasteland of Yankton? Well, that's where I live. And I remember that. It was good morning. The ad said that if you don't do good, you'll end up in Yankton. That's a bad place. And I tell you what, I have really enjoyed Yankton. You don't have to lock your doors. You don't. There's very little crime, very little. You might. It just doesn't happen very often, and when it does, it's not major. And so I thought I would bring that on. What are the job opportunities like? I don't. There is some factories here in town. And that's there's a meat packing place. I think it's fairly good. I went to a city meeting at one time, and they reminded people that Yankton is not like the rest of the nation, and actually doing pretty good at that time. Don't believe just because the nation goes one way that Yankton goes the other. I am happy, though, when talking South Dakota, I am happy because about a month ago, or even that, I'm not sure, we had the transgender bill come before, and it was on the governor's desk, and he went ahead and shot it down, and I was happy about that, because nothing to do with discrimination, but we just don't have a problem. Why legislate something when you don't have a problem with it? Let the principals take care of anything that comes up. And so I'm glad that was. And we might be a lot like North Carolina right now. And so it's a Republican state. Yeah. It's mostly Republican. And so we did have, not this time, but Hillary Clinton did come to the state the last time, many years ago. But they hadn't, so who knows? Who knows? Well, I thought I would share that with you. Wish everybody a great day. It's nice and cool here today. I'm sure it's going to be a really nice day. Last couple of days. Yesterday was pretty windy, but it's been pretty good. I'm going to get back to my writing. I'm Randy Tramp. I write articles. I'm going to finish interviewing a lady that was the Chinese lady that was in China during World War II and before. She grew up in that era, and so wrote an article and submitting it to the paper. And so I'm going to finish that today. I'm working more on my novel, Night to Night. A guy that, without knowledge of his wife, rescues abducted children. Mark Steele, an ex-Special Forces commander, has to change when his daughter becomes rebellious and his wife suspects something's going on, and it's causing a lot of problems. And so I'm working with a mentor. Editor and mentor, and so gonna get that published before the end of the year. That is the plan. And I write flash fiction. I love writing flash fiction. I have these short stories that come in my head, and I have one that I'm going to write today, and I'm going to I wrote a couple of them already that I'm going to submit to a magazine. and one of them I will send to you. I like it, and I've gotten a lot of good reviews on it. People, you have many book ideas, but can't ever finish. Well, you know, I believe in small things come, you know, doing small things, you accomplish great things. And what I mean by that is a lot of times we can't dedicate, I mean, we just don't find the time to do what we really want to do, but we can find 15 minutes a day. And so, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what a person can do when you dedicate 15 minutes a day to your dream, your passion. You could find that. I found that. And I started that a year ago. And by just taking 15 minutes a day, I have took the wallpaper down, painted 3 rooms, and now I'm laying carpet. And I don't like I don't like home improvement jobs, but I can do it in 15 minutes a day, and I stay consistent with that 15 minutes a day, exactly the same time every day, and accomplish a lot with just 15 minutes a day. And so that's freebie. But if you want my story, Josephine, I guarantee you will like it. If you want my story, Josephine, flash fiction, under 700 words, you will enjoy it. In fact, I've gotten a lot of great feedback already. Go to randytramp.com, RandyTramp.com. Subscribe, and I'll send you the story. And I send one story. I send a story a month. I don't send any more than 2 emails a month, and I'll send a story a month, and you'll like them. I know you will. And so I love the feedback. Love to write. The stories go in my mind. All right, thank you. That's randytramp.com. Well, I am signing off. Love to connect with you on any of the social medias. I'm there. You'll find me. Look for me. Until another time, you have a great day. Hello? Liz. Is that Liz? You have a great day, and